Welcome to the graduation ceremonies for Richland County School District 1. Graduation is a very memorable and important event for students and their families. We have made every effort to provide a ceremony that will promote a tradition that focuses on academic accomplishments of our graduates while keeping them safe. Consequently, the appropriate atmosphere for a graduation ceremony is to be one of quiet, reflective celebration. In support of our graduates and their families, we ask that all guests adhere to the following practices. Please do not use noise-making devices during the ceremony. Please refrain from yelling out names and messages to graduates. Please be attentive to all speakers. Please hold applause until all graduates have been recognized. Please silence cell phones. Thank you for your help in achieving a dignified graduation ceremony for our students. Let us stand for the playing of the national anthem. You may be seated. Today, I have the distinct honor of introducing some very distinguished people who have played and continue to play a pivotal role in our students' lives. As they have passed forward their knowledge and wisdom, we pay tribute to them today in having them share in this momentous occasion, the graduation celebration of the Eau Claire High School class of 2022. I ask that you help me greet and give a big shamrock welcome to the following special guests. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. The Board of School Commissioners, Chairwoman, Mrs. Cheryl Harris, Vice Chairwoman, Mrs. Angela Clyburn, Secretary Treasurer, Mrs. Tamika Myers, Parliamentarian, Mr. Jamie Devine, Commissioner, Dr. Aaron Bishop, Commissioner, Mrs. Beatrice King, Commissioner, Mr. Robert Lominack. Richland County School District 1, Superintendent, Dr. Craig Witherspoon, Chief of Staff, Dr. Sherry Vesey, Executive Director of Schools, Dr. Meandre Prince, Chief of Teaching and Learning, Dr. Sandra Broussard, Principal Nashonda Walters, Assistant Principal Danielle Riley. Our honored class members, valedictorian Asia Watson, salutatorian Blonzine Lewis, and our avid senior speaker, Stephanie Puente. Again, we thank you for your various and multiple contributions to our students' lives and for your presence here today. To the Board of School Commissioners, Dr. Witherspoon, District Administrators, the Eau Claire High School faculty, staff, family, and friends, the graduating class of 2022, as of today, has amassed awards and scholarships in the amount of $4,032,032. Our salutatorian, Blonzine Lewis, in her absence, prayerfully she is somewhere nearby, I want to read her words that she's written for this occasion. To the Richland County School District 1 Board of School Commissioners, Dr. Witherspoon, Eau Claire High School administration, faculty, staff, family, friends, and the beautiful class of 2022, good morning. After today, and these are Blonzine's words, we will finally be able to call ourselves the alumni. This moment is very bittersweet for everyone. She waited 4 years to stand behind this podium and make this very speech. The truth is, to get here wasn't easy. All the long nights, all the tears, all the pain and confusion. This was a year she would never have been able to put into words. It is truly what they say. The same people you walk into high school with, you will not leave with. We have all lost someone or something. However, the most important thing to remember is that we all gain something in return. Today, I challenge my class to stand in their truth. No matter where you go or what you do, there will always be setbacks. There will always be someone waiting on you to fall, to break, or to give up. But you can't let someone or something take away what's great about you. Eau Claire knows life is limited, not just for the bad, but also for the good souls. I believe that God has made us all different, and for that fact, we shall shine in our light. There's only one of us. No one will ever have your exact personality, talent, mind, or heart. We are all worthy and have the strength to break barriers and have a positive effect on the world. We must stand in our truth, continue to speak up, stand for ourselves and for what is right. Once you go out into this world, I challenge you to fight for what is yours, fight for your goals, fight for your happiness, fight for your peace. As I always say, know your worth. Don't let events or people in your life make you forget your value. Don't take this special moment for granted. Always remember to live each day to the fullest, because tomorrow is not promised to anyone. From yours truly, Blonzine Lewis. Four years ago, Eau Claire High School started its AVID journey. AVID, which stands for Advancement via Individual Determination, is a college readiness system designed to increase the number of students who enroll and persist in four-year colleges and universities. The college readiness system incorporates three components: AVID Elementary, AVID Secondary, and AVID Higher Education. Our district is fortunate to have both AVID elementary and secondary levels to support student learning and achievement. AVID's mission is to close the opportunity gap by preparing all students for college readiness and success in a global society. AVID has proven time and time again that when given the resources and tools for academic rigor and support, all students can be academically successful and leave high school equipped with 21st century skills. At Eau Claire, AVID has served as the catalyst for systemic reform and change for leadership, systems, and culture and instruction. We have created a college-going culture school-wide that supports high expectations and high level of achievements for all students. Through the AVID elective and school-wide instruction, students learn organizational and study skills. Today, we are excited to celebrate the second graduating class of AVID elective scholars. These students participated in the AVID elective classes for all 4 years. To represent our second class of the AVID elective scholars, I introduce you to Stephanie Puente, our avid scholar speaker.
Good morning, Richland 1 Board of School Commissioners, Superintendent Witherspoon, Principal Walters, administrators, teachers, supporting family and friends, and my fellow graduates. As a freshman, I underestimated the amount of hard work I would take to excel academically. Because high school could ever be that hard, right? Wrong. I quickly realized that being successful wasn't going to be as easy as I thought. In the first quarter, I struggled to make great grades, but after hearing about and joining AVID, my grades soared and I was right on the back path. AVID provided the academic support I needed, especially with the most challenging classes. During our AVID elective class, we participated in tutorials so that our classmates could help us work through difficult class assignments. I used Cornell notes to organize my thinking and to better understand my lessons, and we also engaged in Socratic seminars where my peers and I had deep, thought-provoking conversations around various texts, and of course, it was a great way for us to express our thoughts and opinions. Fast forward, there I was, a junior about to have a baby, and as a result, I failed 2 major classes, but you know who stuck by my side? My AVID teachers. I listened to their advice and attended summer school, and I became a senior that fall. My AVID teachers have made my high school experience the best, even when times were hard. The AVID teachers showed me their full support and were there for me when I needed them. Thanks to AVID, I now have the skills to succeed academically and personally. And with a child, these skills have made a huge difference. Because of AVID, I have the determination and confidence I need to turn my dreams into reality. I have not only gained different perspectives on various situations, but I have also learned how others' thought processes work. I have created some strong bonds with my AVID classmates, and I am always in a fun and safe environment around them. For the past 5 years, I have enjoyed playing softball and participating in numerous school activities. I ask myself, would I have made it to graduation without the support of AVID? I guess we'll never know because I stand before you today, minutes away from being an Eau Claire graduate. I made it. So have all of you. High school has been very challenging, especially since COVID has become a part of our daily lives, but none of you gave up, and I'd like to applaud each and every one of you for persevering and finishing strong. Looking back at your time at Eau Claire, each of you should be extremely proud of how far you've come. Now we will be moving on to college or into the workforce. I am Stephanie Puente, an AVID senior, and I will continue my journey to Millens Tech to become a welder. I give a special thanks to my parents, y mi segunda mamá, for supporting me and watching my daughter while I attended school. Nairobi, I want you to know that mommy loves you. I also thank my siblings for being there when I needed them, and Asian Melanie for always keeping me on track. And thank you, Sergio, for supporting me. And of course, all of my AVID teachers. I congratulate the class of 2022, and may you all be successful in your future endeavors. Even though we will no longer attend the same school, we will forever be Shamrocks.
Richland 1 School Board of Commissioners, Dr. Witherspoon, Perform Guest, Mrs. Walters, Eau Claire administrators, faculty and staff, family, friends, and to my illustrious graduating class of 2022. Good morning. When I think back over the last 4 years, one word that comes to my mind is growth. So many of us here today started as young teens who had no idea what we were going to do with our lives. We had no plan, no worries, and no responsibilities other than schoolwork, sports, and hanging out with our friends. It's crazy to think how we were all once kids who took high school one day at a time, and now seniors worried about transitioning into adult life. As time progressed, we changed along with it, both physically and mentally. We stopped doing typical freshman things like running and play fighting in the hallways and grew into what we considered at the time mature sophomores. Even though COVID cut our sophomore year short, we still continued to push through and make it to our junior year, which was not much better if we're being honest. I'm sure we can all relate to wanting to give up halfway through junior year and say forget graduation and the diploma that we are set to receive. But again, we, the resilient class of 2022, continued to show our strength and become the seniors we are today. We, the class of 2022, have shown strength when dealing with the loss of loved ones. Today, we are wearing our loved ones on our gowns and will forever carry them in our hearts. We have shown strength when dealing with our own internal battles, encouraging ourselves to walk through the storm, even if we had to trip and fall a few times. Despite there being some wavering moments in our journey, this year proved to be the ultimate test of time, as we swiftly learned what the previous seniors were preaching to us 4 years ago about 4 years flying by in the blink of an eye. And throughout this stressful year, we applied to and visited colleges, we went to job fairs, we took the ASVAB, and finally started to prepare for life outside of high school. However, things were, and still are, nothing short of simple or easy. It makes me reflect on something I heard during my freshman year while sitting in class. A certain teacher told me that there were 4 places we could go after high school. We could either go to the military, the workforce, college, or you could just be a bum. Because of the hard work and dedication we put into walking across this stage in these loud orange cap and gowns to get our diplomas, I know that none of us will be the last option. We are destined for success. It was a conscious effort to put our best foot forward over these past 4 years, even if we had to put our pride aside and struggle to make it here. Even if we had to put on a brave face during our weakest moments, fighting tooth and nail just to make it here on the 1st of June. Although some of us may be unsure about our careers and life after we cross this stage, one thing for certain is that we have all grown up and are prepared for success. They say time is the only true measure of success, yet there is no doubt in my mind that each and every one of us will be successful in some way, shape, or form. There is no way people like Camilla Smalls, Melanie Cruz Tapia, Stephanie Puente, Amaya Oliver, and Tony Stearns, who have encouraged and supported me throughout my years of high school, will not see the success they so badly deserve. There is no way for my sister and her husband, father, cousins, and grandparents to not see just how far I plan to make it in this world. There is no way for all of our families and friends not to see the fruits of our labor along with us. Although it is with a heavy heart that we leave ECHS, we will all be bound together by the memories and growth that took place within these walls. So, congratulations, class of 2022. It has been an honor to grow up with each and every one of you. Thank you.
Greetings to our school board members, Dr. Witherspoon, our district staff, parents, family, guests, faculty, staff, and the Eau Claire High School class of 2022. Before I start my remarks, I wanted to recognize somebody who just got here and I read her speech, our salutatorian, Blazine Lewis. Would you stand? I already read her speech, sorry. We have been through a lot together in this last 4 years. And so much has transpired in our community, our city, and our world. There have been protests, a pandemic, and political events that we'll surely never forget. People have come and gone that have left an impression on our lives forever. We think of those who started out with us, like our late NGRTC instructor, Colonel Arthur Sass, who many of you started high school with and thought fondly of before his untimely passing 2 years ago. And just in this month, you lost two beloved classmates, our Chanel Brown and our Bertrand Troy Ganaway. Their loss was devastating and has left us all with a hole in our hearts that will surely take some time to fill. Both of their families are here now with us and seated to my right in the visitor's stand. Would you please stand now? Thank you for being here. Your students will forever be in our thoughts, and your family will be in our prayers. Chanel and Troy were our honorary prom king and prom queen this past Saturday, and we will continue to celebrate their lives and memory as a part of the class of 2022. For many of you graduates, simply being here today was a feat that we would not accomplish because of the life challenges and obstacles that you've had to endure. But you've studied, you've sacrificed, you've persevered, and you put in the hard work in order to be here today. And I hope that you remember this sense of accomplishment that you feel in this moment for the rest of your lives. However, this is not where your story ends, and the road to success in your adult lives will be filled with events like this that will once again make your parents and your family proud of you. But they will also take a lot of work, which you've already proven you're able to accomplish. You're expected to be a productive, contributing member of this community and global society. We have prepared you to compete with students from all over this county and around the world. However, your competition isn't other people. Your competition is your procrastination, your ego, the unhealthy food you're consuming, the knowledge you neglect, the negative behavior you're nurturing, and your lack of creativity. That is what we're all competing against. But it is now time for you to shine. It is time for you to walk into the greatness that you've been destined for and step away from the things that could be obstacles to your path. Continue to cultivate and grow the great habits that will propel you into the lives that you want to live, into the people that you desire to be, and into the solutions to the problems that you want to solve. I have always challenged you to do three things: be leaders, be limitless, and be legendary. As a leader, the changes that we need to shape and redefine our community start with you. Be the change you want to see in 29203. Make sure you go out and vote. Be limitless in what you feel like you're able to do. Don't let social media and society tell you you can't go on from here and be what you want to be. Be legendary. Make your name famous for doing great things for your family, for your community, and for this country. Wherever you go, whatever you accomplish in life, remember that you got your start right here at Eau Claire High School. And once a Shamrock, always a Shamrock. That's right. I'll leave you seniors, as always, with the Irish blessing. And it says, may the road rise up to meet you. May the wind always be at your back. May this South Carolina sunshine warm upon your face and the rain fall soft upon your fields. Until we meet again, may the good Lord hold you in the palm of his hand. Congratulations, Shamrocks. And now, will the graduating class of 2022 please rise? to Dr. Witherspoon and the Board of School Commissioners, on behalf of the Richland County School District 1, and as the proud principal of Eau Claire High School, I would like to present you the Eau Claire High School class of 2022. I do certify that each senior has met the standards of the state of South Carolina requires, as well as Richland County School District 1 requirements for graduation. They are ready to receive their diplomas this day. Thank you.
Students, I'm going to ask you to have a seat for just a brief minute, please. Just briefly. First of all, I would like to thank Principal Walters and staff of Eau Claire High School for embracing all of the students at Eau Claire, but certainly this class of 2022. Let's give Principal Walters and her team a round of applause. And parents and family of the Eau Claire community, thank you. As you've supported your young people to get to this milestone and to move forward. We thank you, students. Let's give our parents and our families a round of applause. Students, I want to thank you for your perseverance, for your grace, for your strength, and in what you will do to make your community, this county, this state, and our world a better place. Thank you. Know that we are with you. The Eau Claire community and Richland 1. Know that you are loved in your school, this district, and this community. We're proud of each and every one of you for your accomplishments, and we are rooting for you always. Commissioner Bishop, on behalf of the state of South Carolina and Richland School District 1, I do certify that each senior has met all requirements of the state of South Carolina and Richland District 1, and I do request the release of their diplomas.
Dr. Witherspoon, Board of Commissioners, and this entire community, we are Richland 1, but this is Eau Claire. And I want to just give you some words of encouragement before I release the diploma. Eau Claire has lost a lot this year, everything from a legendary coach to 2 loving classmates. But that's just part of Eau Claire's story and not its total story. As I saw one student walking in this morning, he said this was it for him. I argue and tell you that this is only the beginning. And no matter what the narrative or the TV has covered as a story for this year, I want you to know, Shamrocks, you have the power to make it better. And what you can do to make it better is just simple. Change the world. Change your community. Change society. But the challenge is we cannot change this world or change our society with the current mindset, which is why I leave you with these 3 things. To change the story, to change our society, Alexa can't do it. We can't speak to it and say, Alexa, change our world. Guess what else? In order to change our world, we can't do it by remote control, which means you will never be able to do it from a distance. If anything taught you something this year, you got to make it personal. And the parents of this community and this class, knows about going up to the TV tube and doing it the old school way, which means you had to put your hand on the knob and change the channel. Family, Eau Claire, it's time to change the story because it's only going to get better. Dr. Witherspoon, as a member of Richland 1 Board of School Commissioners, and on behalf of the other commissioners, I accept your recommendation and release the diplomas to the seniors of Eau Claire High School with the understanding that you have met all graduation criteria for Richland School District 1 and for the state of South Carolina. Congratulations, Shamrocks.
Seniors, please remain in the order in which you are seated as you move towards the stage. Unfortunately, we are not handshaking, we're fist bumping, elbow bumping. But please know that you are loved and congratulated by all that are present. I know that you are excited by this moment, but please don't ruin the moment by acting out of order in front of your family and friends and our guests and internet audience. So save all of your good partying for the cookout later.
Testing. All right. Asia Marie Watson. Blanzine Jacqueline Lewis. Stephanie Puente. Zachariah Nathaniel Allen. Destiny Jamisha Ashford. Sit right there. Lyndon Antonio Bean. Chastity Denise Bennekin. Beautiful Lily Benson. Tatiana Amani Blandon. Amaris Nicole Boyd. Danielle Ayana Boyles. Michaela Faith Brown. Do it. Chanel Amber Brown in memory. William George Brown. Janine Otorian Burrell. Jalea Navia Kenzada. Javarion Deshawn Kanzada. Destiny Shadre Jaquise Carter. Kiev Lamont Carter. Skylar Renee Clark. Melanie Dayanara Cruz Tapia. Sonia Salou Daniel. Janasia Sierra Davis. Janea Imani Davis. Tony Davis. Robin Shireen Davis Johnson. Quentin Del Monte Days. Dwight Leon Douglas. Marcus Lorenzo Elkins Gilmore. Bertrand Troy Ganaway in memory. Tyleek Jaquan Gant. Aquavian Jamal Garvin. Destiny Nashay Gibbs. Fantasia Romisha Gilmore. Jada Denise Glenn. Laquan Dominique Gordon. Taquan Jamel Green. Kiera Danae Green. Evelyn Davida Griffin. Lachey Courtney Grooms. Analia Grigoricha Cordova. Heva Avia Anumal Guzman. India Monique Hampton. Lanasia Sierra Harris. Patrick Stephen Henry. Carson William Hickman. Sajiva Savannah Holmes. Jamari Cavant Howell. Noah Jacoby Howell. Josephine Cassandra Jackson. Shakira Kajay Jackson. Tycavius Antonio Jackson. Sierra Alexis Jeffcoat. Shavis Eldred Jefferson. Ariance Amber Jones. Demetrius Lamont Jones. Tyreek Joel Lake. Vanessa Rosas Leva. Fahim Ahmed Marsh. Sincere David Martin. That's okay. Mendel Rizzo Maxwell. Deasia Kiera Mayers. Nayla Miracle McCall. Brian Sabre Merritt. Okay. Xavier Miller. Alize Courtney Minson. Liasia Ariana Mitchell. Talia Michaela Mitchell. Tralia Kira Nicole Mitchell. Stephen Dontel Montgomery. Darius James Moody. Dominique Ian Moody. Casmel William Solano Moore. Takira Latia Sajada Moore. Xavier Dion Moore. Sierra Centauria Morgan. Devontae Laquel Nixon. Amaya Julie Oliver. Talasia Antonio Anil. Destiny Rashay Ori. Deshaun Anthony Outing. Nicholas Hugh Parrott. Shalasia Michelle Pius. Ryan Ahmad Ravenel. Marissa Renee Reed Belton. Michaela Rose Reese. Elijah Zaquan Robinson. Camilla LaBray Samuels. Kanaya Janae Scott. Ashante Sims. Keandra Tyasia Sims. Camilla Inkiria Smalls. Alicia Michaela Smith. Leonardo Demetrius Smith. That's okay. Tony Tequila Stearns. Denaya Elan Tava. Benjamin Derek Taylor. Jada Sanae Teasley. Danielle Jasmine Thomas. Samuel Tabache Lucatero. Charles Prelo Tresvant. Elijah Latrell Wanamaker. Julian Alexander Washington. Jalea Armani Wheeler. Mahogany Princess Christina Whitaker. Ariel Wiggins. Destiny Tiance Williams. Sydney Jaheim Williams. Nizia D.K. Wilson. Jakira Monique Frierson. Tiana Marie Wood. Jada Dior Yarborough.
At the end of the table, at the end of this thing, aisle over there. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and privilege that I now present to you the Eau Claire High School graduating class of 2022. Students, you may now move your tassel from right to left, which signifies your completion of this process. Congratulations. Before we stand for the alma mater, please be reminded that we're still practicing social distancing. Therefore, students and parents should quickly depart from the stadium after the dismissal. Will you please stand for the singing of the alma mater?